boy Leontius lives in Old Trollden. Damn drunk. That's right. Old Inn to the south. The elf doesn't even bother to visit these days. What am I supposed to do if the dragons burn down the farm? You're a traveler, right? I have this letter for him. Let him know how much of a failure he is. Good. You make sure the lug tips you when he gets it. What kind of question is that? Look at me. Is this a young man's face? I've been here 50 years, and nothing's gonna move me off my land.
Sidna Mine, one of the toughest jails in Skyrim.
We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins.
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. You need a good carriage. It's an old city. Legends say dwarves built it first. Then after they vanished, the natives moved in. Finally, the Nords took over around Tiber Septim's time. That bent a few folks' arms the wrong way. They just called themselves the people of the Reach. Not of common blood with the Bretons by the looks of them. Used to have their own kingdom till the Nords came. Now they're at the bottom of the hay pile. That's right, at least according to them scholars. Stonework's clearly not Nord, that much is for sure. Old elven fella named Calcimo, up in Understone Keep's the one you want to talk to for more about that. Wrote all those books. That's right. Whole group of the natives called the Forsworn rose up against the Nords. Drove them out. Then Ulfric Stormcloak came with his militia. That must have been a sight to see him shouting folks. You'd think that'd be the end of it. Those Forsworn are still in the hills, and they're as wild as wolves. All right, then.
First time in Markart, traveler? Take my advice. You see anything, don't get involved. The city guard will take care of it. See? There you go, getting involved. Don't ask too many questions in Markart. Safer for everyone then. Head on in. Keep your nose clean, and you won't have any problems with us.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Need a trained war dog? Fiercest companion money can buy. Don't fall. My family's been doing it for years. You need one out in the Reach. Don't want to be alone when some Forsworn comes swinging. I personally trained a whole litter for the Jarl. That reminds me, I was gonna deliver some dog food to the keep. Spiced beef, their favorite. Wow, look at you. Thanks. Take it to Voada. She handles all the dogs for the Jarl. Until next time.
You need a reliable horse in the Reach. That's what we have. That would be Jarl Igmund. Young for a ruler of a hold, especially the Reach. Wasn't surprising he stayed loyal to the Empire. His father helped capture Ulfric Stormcloak after the Markarth incident. It's the whole reason Ulfric revolted against the Empire. Well, the first reason, anyway. Forsworn had taken over Markart, and Ulfric and his men drove them out. Empire promised they'd be free to worship Talos afterwards. Pity no one told the elves. Whole group of those Thalmor came, and they demanded Ulfric's arrest. May the crags fail to trip your feet.
Well, that's a fine date.
How are the new breeds getting along with my dogs?
Haven't attacked each other yet. Good a sign as any.
This is Markart, traveler. Safest city in the Reach.
Stay out of trouble, elf.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those stamped shopkeepers.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my skin.
I'm getting out of here.
Never should have gone.
You've stepped on us long enough! You've stepped on us long enough! I bleed for the people of the Reach! We are the rightful Markart! The old gods give me strength! I cannot best you! I die for my people.
We're on.
Everyone, stay back. The Markart City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here. We'll handle things from here. Move along. I said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen. We have everything under control. Stay out of it. That's right. It isn't.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets.
What a
Are
waste.
you alright? Did you see what happened? The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket. No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
Margaret, he killed her. Right in front of me. She's a traveler from the Imperial City. Came by every day looking for jewelry for her relatives back home. Why would anyone want to kill her? Doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. I don't think I can bear to sell anything right now.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim. This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
What can an old Skald do for you, huh? That's about the truth of it. Write tales about the sights I've seen, the battles I've fought. Earned quite a name for myself when I was younger. The Bard's College still teaches some of my work to their students.
Oh, what happened? Did you see that, madman? A Forsworn agent, here in the city. Think he worked down at the smelter. A lot of laborers there are sympathetic to the Forsworn. They promise people they'll kill off all the Nords that rule over the Reach. Nothing but murderers and saboteurs. Did you just see that woman getting attacked in front of us? We're closed.
Oh, what happened?
Did you hear all that noise outside?
What's the hurry?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
Lisbeth handles the customers. I just check the shipments.
No, I'm not on leave.
Yes, I know it's called Arnleif and Sons. I inherited the store from my husband. His father was Arnleif. My husband, Gunnar, died about 5 years ago. Forsworn attack. I miss that stubborn mouth. No, as if trade wasn't poor enough. Now there's violence in the streets. It was the Forsworn, wasn't it? I lose dozens of shipments every season to those barbarians. Now they're in the city? Gods help us. Oh, by the divines, is it that obvious? I swear, if my Gunnar was alive to see me now. This store would finally be on its feet if I hadn't lost my last shipment to the Forsworn attacks. A specially made Bella statuette. You aren't for hire, are you? A sellsword? I'll pay you if you can recover that statuette from the Forsworn.
Ever onward.
Thank you. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for you when you return.
Feel free to take a look around the store.
A patron. Speak to a Mednane or the Master. I am but a humble servant. I apologize, patron, but I only answer to the Master. I am her personal assistant, so she has said. A Mednane is the Master's apprentice. His duties are to learn the trade and manage the store in the Master's absence. Koznak, whose current whereabouts are unknown, serves as the porter. He handles the shipment and retrieval of I assist the Master in the preparation of dinner. Verily, the Master is forceful. When it comes to dinner, she has a specific palate. It requires careful planning. The Master is also fond of inviting guests. Yet it has been some time since the last banquet. I currently serve her alone.
There you are.
Goodbye.
I'm glad you're here with me.
A word of advice. Don't buy discounted armor.
Oh, what happened? We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer.
Need something? Might fight it yourself.
Yes?
Pardon me, stranger. Will you help me raise a flagon for my dear departed brother? May he find peace in Sovngarde. Then let's raise a toast to the best, bravest, and handsomest damn Nord I ever knew. I wear it with pride, stranger, and I won't ever change my colors. I don't care who wins the war. I don't care if a damn Forsworn sits on the throne. This is the uniform my brother wore, and this is the uniform I'll wear when I meet him in Sovngarde. Ah, perhaps you've heard stories then. That's a lie. A Nord would... If my brother were here... No, there was never any corruption in this city, and there never will be. No matter who sits on the throne.
That's not
so
something you see every day.
long as Nords man the towers.
What do you need? Lead the way. I've got your back. What do you want me to carry? assaulted. Still here. What do you want me to carry? Let's get going then.
How did you manage to cripple your
Sidna Mine, one of the toughest
mining
jails in
accident
Skyward.
back when I was in prison for being a pickpocket? You're lying. You're not quick enough to be a pickpocket. What's the real reason? Fell off the top of the cliff after a drunken party with the priest.
What do you want, little
Bella.
elf?
I don't buy that story either. Too bad. That one's my favorite. Alms. I said alms, you backbiter. You've a... Aye, a whole heap of it. You see that temple? Way up there? All them women keeping to themselves. Won't let poor Degain in. No. Not even for a... But they've got a treasure in there. Gold statue size of a child. Who knows what they use it for, but I know what I'll use it for. Well, let's not put it like that. Wouldn't want the Thieves Guild catching wind of us, eh? Nah, just creep in and have a go at taking it out. I'll be here and pay you half of what my... You'll be helping out an old beggar, and the divine smile on that sort of thing. There's no shipments coming in, so I do nothing. Just Arnleaf and Sons Trading Company. I'm a porter. Just some muscle hired to move heavy packages. But we don't get any shipments in. Forsworn attack every caravan. So all I do is sit here and drink.
Until another person is lying
I
dead in
think
the
I'm going to
streets.
get another
Don't
drink.
be naive.
Unlike my husband, Clever. Now you just tell me if you need something. Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both? I should remind Clever to clean this place up. Nothing, you pig-headed
This is the Silver Blood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself. Ah, yes. Here, take a look at this. Did you hear? The Hall of the Dead is closed. Brother Veralis isn't the most popular man in town right now. Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markart.
What am I gonna do?
How are your chores coming, son?
I've been cleaning up spills, and there is fresh linen for the rooms.
Aren't you wonderful? Why can't your father be more like you and your sister?
Are you going to walk over to Father and start hitting him again?
No, not right now.
Yes, yes, I
Maybe
haven't got
later,
all day.
if I'm still upset.
Yeah.
Make it quick.
Hmm?
What can an old Scot... Sure, what can I do for you? Good fighting to you. Ah, smell that fresh air? Truly, this is a good place to play a song. I'm looking for a place called Bard's Leap. They say the echo of a song sung from there can be heard all the way in solitude. All right, then.
Yes.
Hmm? Take a look. Mm-hmm.
My father, Klepper, is the one you want to talk to. I just clean up.
Playing tonight, Ogden? Everyone here is eager to hear the old ballads performed by the true skald of the Reach.
Son, I know thousands of the old ballads. If I played all of them, everyone in this inn would be as gray as I am before I finished.
Right. Maybe just one of the popular songs, like The Slaying of the Former Princes?
That's a sensible lad. Now fetch me a drink.
are worthy of them.
Good afternoon.
Don't mind the yelling. My parents are always going at each other.
No, I don't know about spells and witchcraft and all that. What I do
Be
know
careful.
is the history of that painting.
Hey! Watch it!
Life. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath. This land's tough and unforgiving.
So you don't know anything about this house?
No.
Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Toughest jails in
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, legal rites and so forth. I was actually just about to head on inside. Be good to have someone watch my back. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find.
I should never have come to Markart.
Fresh food. No wood rot on the furniture. Someone's been here. Recently. But the people I asked say no one entered or leaves. Wait, did you hear that? I think it came this way. Eyes open.
Someday,
That's
I'll
it.
be a gallant
Something's inside the house. Come on,
So
we're getting to the bottom.
feeling.
Come out. We know you're here. There's another door. See if you can get it open. Stendar's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Right behind you.
He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
You first. Come on. Let's go. Well, well.
Yes. Your reward is waiting for you, mortal. Further down. Yes, further into the bowels. So close, your prize is waiting. Fool! Did you think Moleg Bal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you? What do you see from that little cage? Speak. Rusted, dry. There was a time when this mace dripped with the blood of the feeble and the worthless. But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrated. left it here to decay until you came. Revenge? No, I want submission. I want the priest who did this to bend his knee and give me his soul. He comes by to perform Boethia's insulting rites at my altar, but he's been missing, captured and bound, left to rot. Save him. Let him perform his rite one more time. And when he does, we will be waiting for him.
I have so very many ways to deal with people. Very few of them.
I'm
pleasant.
always glad to help a friend.
Be careful!